Thank you so much for joining us here at G Lounge tonight. It is our last show of the season, but I can tell you the talent here is out of control. We have designer Nigel Richards of 611 Lifestyles with featured model Brianna Tyson and hair and makeup by Amanda Diaz. And the musical performances are like nothing you've ever seen this year here at G Lounge. We have The Exchange and The Peace Project, and the visual artists here, they're lighting up the place. Don't miss out on James Boney and Jay Taylor of Delirium.
Everyone asks me for logos and tattoo designs and business cards and flyers, and I figure I might as well put a business name behind it. And I have 3 friends who also do art. They're ridiculously good at it. So one's name is Jean, DL, and Bruce. Anything I see, I could see something on the street. I could be online and just randomly see a picture of a little girl. Anything that inspires me. Somebody could say a word, or I could hear a song and an image comes to mind, and that's what happens. They're like my children. They're like extensions of myself, of my consciousness, of my skill. I haven't sold anything, not because people don't ask, but because they're like my babies. So I only do commission work. So, tonight, personally, under Delirium, I'm showcasing a picture of Wiz Khalifa that I got signed. I'm showcasing a picture of Rihanna, a picture of Kid Cudi I drew this morning, a picture of a woman with an afro. I have a few things over there. Mostly it looks popish, pop artish, but they're portraits in Prismacolor and acrylic paint. I think it's awesome. When I saw about it on Facebook, I got too excited and I emailed them and asked how I could be a part of it. What can I do? Da, 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 da. He said just apply, so I figured that didn't mean I would get accepted, but I did, and I was so excited, dumb excited. And I asked to be a part of the show, and he told me luckily someone got sick, and I said that was in my favor, and I went for it. I love it.
Thinking back to when the party never ends.
I got very lucky. I got started in modeling by stumbling upon a local Philadelphia photographer at a pool out in Society Hill. And he said, I have to do a photo shoot with you. And we have been friends and colleagues as well ever since. So it's been, just kind of a snowball effect from there. I would say that I draw my inspiration for my modeling probably from just my surroundings and my environment. Walking down the street, sitting outside and having lunch. You're really just a canvas and you're trying to help someone else portray whatever their vision is. Every time you work with this designer or that designer, everything's going to be different. So when you walk down the street and you see what fashion is and what this person's wearing and that person, it's really just organic. It's not just about what I want, it's about what these other people want and what society wants. So I kind of just go with the flow. My ultimate goal in the smaller scheme of things is to be a good canvas for other people. It's really, as much as it is about me and I love what I'm doing, I'm really just kind of helping other people achieve their dreams and their goals, and I really hope to always be able to do that in the best light possible. Grander scheme of things, to just enjoy myself. If something grand and huge and big becomes of it, then awesome, but if not, to just enjoy myself, just have a good time. My opinion of Philadelphia Raw is that it is just one big, amazing community of people that are really trying to achieve what everyone is trying to achieve, and that is their dreams and to be happy. I think that so far it's been a really positive experience from Fred and his assistants and everybody, Lara, that's worked on it. They've been amazing and understanding, and they really are here to provide us with the tools that we need to better ourselves and to achieve the things that we want. And really it's up to us to use those tools. They can't make us walk, they can't make us show up. They're just providing it to us, and it's kind of just one big gateway. It's really up to us to keep going.
5 years old playing with Avon. My mom used to get Avon. They used to have the little Avon lipsticks. And I used to put on anything in the house that had lips. Dogs, cat, my little sister, my grandmother, my mom, myself, Barbies, dolls, everything. I absolutely loved makeup ever since I was a little girl. I remember staring at my dolls and studying like the blue eyeshadow that they had on there, the lips, everything. I just absolutely love makeup since the beginning of time. Inspiration for makeup comes from colors, people. Sometimes people, they have different auras and different ways about them, different eye shapes, different, just everything. Collectively together, it brings inspiration to me. Like just looking at someone walking down the street can give me inspiration. So it can just come from, you know, people being so different. I love different colors, different like faces, features, styles, everything. My biggest goal with makeup, you know what, I really enjoy makeup to the point where it makes me feel good when I make my model feel good, my client feel good. When I see joy in their face when they look in the mirror after I finish doing their makeup, that gives me joy, and that is my greatest goal. This evening, since I will be doing swimwear, I'm gonna give like a very glowy, natural, beautiful skin, pink, like fuchsia lips, just very, very sun-kissed, just beautiful summer colors. Just awesome color. Everything is color. I absolutely love Philadelphia Raw. I think that they give a great opportunity for so many different genres, from makeup artistry to designers to, you know, painters, even bands. Like everybody gets a chance to showcase their work and show Philadelphia what they're made of. Hi, my name is Amanda Diaz, and I love working with Philadelphia Raw artists.
The Exchange is a long story. I mean, me and Gabrielle, who's the other lead singer in the band, met each other a few years ago. We both have been heavily involved in music, dance, and all types of, I guess you could say, musical aspects, and as far as instrumentation and everything for our entire lives. And we linked up before, got separated, and we just actually linked back up again probably about 7 months ago.
My music means the world to me. I mean, everybody involved in this group, you know, Justin, the other lead singer in the band and everything, this is all that we could ask to do, you know, for the rest of our lives, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed. And we just want to take the purest form of self-expression, you know, and share it with everybody else and hope that they relate back.
I mean, I know it's cliche to say, but I kind of feel like I draw my inspiration inside myself, because I have this music inside of me that I want to share with people. I mean, it's the greatest high ever to perform and see people respond to what you are giving them. This is a piece of me I'm giving you, and you responding to me is what this is all about.
Take over the world. Pretty much, in a sentence, if I could sum it up, that's all I'd have to say. I want to be in every, you know, living room and family household name for the rest of my life, you know, until I can't do it anymore.
My biggest goal is to, I mean, of course everybody's going to say fame, success, and everything like that, but my biggest goal is to be able to express myself and Gabrielle to other people, and maybe some people have been through the same situations or can relate to a song. I just want to be able to put something out that people can enjoy.
Tonight we are going to be performing 2 songs with the legendary DJ Touchtone, who's actually a phenomenal Philadelphia DJ. We're going to be doing 2 songs. Our first single's It Ain't Over, which actually we just released recently. It's up on iTunes, and Amazon, CD Baby, all that stuff. We're also going to be doing our single End of the World. And then we're going to be doing Close and our other song Let It Go with a full band behind us. And there's going to be a lot of surprises, so I'm really excited to get that done. I can't thank everybody at Philadelphia Raw enough. I mean, from the second that we got introduced to this whole thing with Fred and Easton and everybody else, it's opened up so many doors and taken off for us so quickly, and without the support of them, I don't really know where we'd be right now. So we're really looking forward to the Raw Awards, seeing how all that stuff goes. Hopefully the voting process, everybody loves us and gets us out there, and we get to share with the rest of the nation.
I love Philadelphia Raw. I love Fred. Fred is a really, really good guy. Easton Reynolds, really great guy. He's my manager. I mean, Philadelphia Raw opened up a lot of doors for us when we first got back together, as I told you before. And since then, it's just been an upward climb. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we're looking pretty good doing this Raw Awards show. So hopefully, we make it out to LA.
I started fashion actually when I was a kid. I started, tinkering around with a sewing machine and started sewing, doing little projects around, my mom's house, and I just kind of took it to a different level over the years. I started more or less as a hobby, and it kind of started to turn into something I can do professionally. Well, my inspiration comes from just about everything. I like art, I like architecture, I like fancy buildings and things like that. People may not find inspiration behind those type of things, even innovation, technology. A lot of my clothes, I like to have a little cutting edge to it, and but at the same time, I like to keep things a little conservative with a little cutting edge to it. My biggest goal is I would like for my brand, James Nelson, to be a recognized brand where men and women will look for my garment when they do their clothing shopping. I would like to have my clothing available to the masses, and that will give me plenty of satisfaction in this business. Well, tonight I'm going to be showing a collage of different pieces from different collections. In this, for the Raw artists, I decided to kind of bring a collection of collections, so to speak, so that people can get an idea of my range of design. Well, this is the first time I've actually worked with Philadelphia Raw, but I really appreciate what they're doing and giving artists like myself exposure here in Philadelphia. There's been a big surgence of artists here in Philadelphia, and an organization like Raw will definitely help put artists on the map, and they've done an excellent job here, and we like to invite everyone out to come to the next Raw event. You don't know what you're missing.
They seem so crystal clear. The conscience in my mind, you lift me time and time again. I hope this never ends. Ain't no second guessing now. I'm gonna spread my wings as I fly. You're my paradise. Let me tell you what you mean to me. You are my paradise. Ooh, I never felt a love like this before. You're my paradise. You lift me high. Take me to heaven. You make me wanna fly.
Hi, I'm Fred Callalang. I want to thank you for joining us here at Pulse, Raw Natural Born Artists with our October showcase. Definitely the biggest showcase of the season. And I want to point you towards our next showcase, which is Raw Awards. That will be November 17th here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Until then, I'm Fred Callalang, City Director. I'll see you next month.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you from my heart, until forever I'll be yours. So let me write it down for you. This is what I'm